This is the story of two hearts that found each other in a chaotic world. And the ache of holding on when everything else was falling apart. This is their story. Mola and Livy met in college. Two completely different worlds colliding. She was a book-loving poet who believed in slow mornings and stargazing. He was full of jokes, energy, and dreams louder than life. But somehow, they fit perfectly. They dated for years, loved through struggles, celebrated small wins, danced in the kitchen, and sometimes fought over silly things like cold coffee. Livy had one strange habit: every week, he would write Mola a letter. Not a text. Not an email. A handwritten letter, sometimes a page, sometimes just a sentence. He'd leave it in books, pockets, her bag. She called it his paper heart. Then came the day everything changed. Livy was diagnosed with a heart condition. It was sudden, serious, and fragile. Doctors advised surgery. He smiled and said, "Let's write a new chapter." Mola stayed by his side, holding his hand through checkups, keeping his spirits up with poems and playlists. But during surgery, complications arose. Livy didn't make it. Mola was shattered. A silence filled her world that no music could break. A month later, on what would have been their anniversary, her friend handed her a small wooden box. This was from Livy. He gave it to me before the surgery. Inside were 100 letters. Each sealed. Each numbered. Letter 1 said, "If you were reading this, I'm sorry I couldn't stay. But I promised I'd love you forever. So here's me, trying to keep my promise." Each letter carried memories, jokes, wishes, advice, and love. One for every day she felt lost. One for every tear she cried. One for every smile he wanted her to have again. On letter 100, it said, "Now, go write your own story. I'll always be the first chapter, but not the last." And so, with tears and courage, Mola began again, living, loving, and writing. But now, with 100 letters and a love that never really left. Thank you for watching till the end.